All right, family. Welcome back to the channel. If you've been following along this journey, welcome. If it's your first time, another update. It is 2:50 p.m., October 27th, 2025. And yeah, there's been some changes with the brand, guys. There's been some changes with the brand. So you guys, if you guys been following Struggle, you know, we started this brand with absolutely nothing. I don't even remember what it was. Then we're probably close to like negative like $500, $600 in our bank account when we decided to start this brand. And we're close to 2 months in. If you guys saw the last update, we finally started making sales, start getting an affiliate to start pushing and promoting. And she's created 3 videos. She's doing amazing. And we got our first 3 sales. I told you in the last video. Now we got a 4th sale this week, and here's why this is significant. I mentioned it a little bit in the last video, right? If you guys haven't seen that, go back and check out the other videos, so you can get the full story. But really noticing, like, looking at the quality of materials and the production, I was like, we're like the higher end brands. And I spent this entire past week just studying luxury brands, still studying luxury brands. And I wanted you guys to come with me today. My wife and I, we go walk, try to walk every day together. But it's raining outside, so we're actually gonna go to a mall, a higher end mall here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And don't know if they're gonna let me get all the content I want to. I don't know if they're gonna let me record. I'm gonna try to. But we're gonna look at some of the other brands, the higher end brands, the people that are charging higher amounts. And we're gonna look at their quality and see what they're charging compared to us. So I told you guys in the last video that we're increasing our prices, and we did do that. So the way the research has been seeming for me is it seems like we're at the luxury level in terms of quality. So even though we are more luxurious, I'm gonna keep our price point towards a lower premium. So wait, I'm not gonna be charging $1,000, $2,000. Literally, I was looking at another brand online. It's like it's the exact same materials. Less goes into their production, and they're charging $2,500 for a hoodie. Like, ridiculous. And I even had my mom look at it. She was like, there's no way. She's like, I thought that would have been $100 at the most. I'm like, I know, right? But it was $2,500. So we're not going to be anywhere close to that. I'm going to try to keep everything less than $1,000. I'm probably keep everything less than $500, right? If we even get even close to $500. I'm trying to keep my prices down low, but the quality high. So we're going to go to the mall, just looking at other price points, showing you guys, and just trying to compare. But we upped our prices, and the sale we made this past week was significant because the person bought 3 items from us after we've increased the prices. And we've been getting feedback. It's phenomenal. We got another creator on TikTok just signed up to be an affiliate. We just sent her out some samples. So I should be getting those here in the next week or so. And yeah, I'm excited to see where things are going from here. If you guys got any questions specifically about the journey, anything you want to see specifically, drop them down. I'm new to this type of content. So for right now, you guys just get me rambling, giving you updates on this brand. But God is absolutely coming through. God is so faithful. And we're just keeping him at the center of it, right? Getting my prayer time, talking to God. But we've been shifting, and we're showing the level of excellence in our brand to really exemplify and represent God, right? As a believer, when people see your brand, your appearance, or how you are on the outside, you're that outward representation of God, essentially, right? So if you're a believer and you look worn down, non-believers might look at you and could potentially let that be the seed sown of the representation of Christ. But if you can look a little bit more luxurious, higher end, a little bit more put together, then if that's their exposure to the kingdom, now their perception of Christ and the kingdom and Christianity, being a believer, starts to raise. So we're about doing things with excellence. And right now we're even working on our packaging, which obviously that takes capital. So we're working on getting the capital to retweak the packaging to really create the overall luxurious feel. We've actually went and updated and edited our whole website just so people can see the luxury feel of it. So I'll show you guys that right now. All right, so you guys can kind of see my laptop screen. I probably should have screen recorded this, but I'll do that next time, right? So this is the new website layout, new homepage. Got things looking a lot cleaner and just really showing more the high-end premium luxury aesthetic to the brand. So I'm going to be tweaking this to update the selection up front, but this is the new website, what the new website is looking like. And we just really cleaned up everything to make it look a lot more aesthetically pleasing and to really show off, like, okay, this is the quality of the brand. So brand new feel to the website. If you guys would have seen the old website, it looked a lot cheaper. It gave the brand a really cheap aesthetic. So now we're a little bit more higher and a little bit more premium. And yeah, guys, we're just gonna keep going and growing from here. So we've been going out, we're talking to people, and we're getting really good feedback, and people are seeing the quality. Like, for people that are just, this is going to be their first introduction, they're not going to know any difference of how things looked before. But just off of the overall feel of people coming up and seeing us in person, people see the quality. They see it's a higher end, it's more of a premium product. And I say luxury and premium interchangeably here, but knowing there is a difference, but whatever. I'm saying luxury because we're positioning things and making things more on the luxury side, but trying to keep our price point more to a lower premium side. Really, that's why I keep going back and forth with those. But people are seeing things. We just ordered some cards. So the cards are going to have kind of like a business card, but I didn't put any contact information on it. But I'm going to be doing a lot more networking events. So the cards it has the logo, it has the website, and on the back of it, there's a QR code for them to scan, and it says, you know, save 10% on your first order. I believe the code we put is new 10 or something like that. I'll drop what it is in the description. So if you guys want to use it to save on your first purchase, absolutely use it. But it's used for the point of every time my wife and I go out to the mall or just really go anywhere, we're in our brand, we're at the airport, we get so many compliments. And it's really hard trying to pull out phones and get people to the websites and scan QR codes from the phone. It's been a hassle. It's been a real hassle. And it's been a hassle because we had to do it so many times. And I'm like, it would be easier if I could just hand somebody a card and tell them, here, save, on your first order. So much easier, at least in my opinion. So we ordered like 200 of those cards or something like that, 200, 250 something. So those should be coming in the next week or so. And that's just part of the strategy. I'll be networking. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But the only thing left right now is for you guys to come join us at the mall and let's look at some of these other brands. All right, y'all. In the car on the way to the mall, you can see wifey. Y'all can say hey to wifey.
Hi.
And super awkward. I'm like at the gas station just a second ago, getting ready to pay, and it's like a guy and a girl in there, and I see the girl has a Fear of God hoodie on. One of the brands I've been looking at their quality and materials online, but I haven't felt in person. So I'm like, okay, well, I want to ask, like, hey, man, like, can I feel your hoodie? I was like, oh, it's gonna be a little awkward. Guy there, I was like, so I'll just stop them both or whatever on their way out and ask. Well, she's still paying for stuff, and he starts walking out by himself. It's like, all right, this is gonna get real awkward. So I stopped him, and so, hey, sir, excuse me respectfully, I want to ask her, can I, feel the material on the hoodie? He's like, yeah, go for it. So I asked her, and I started to feel the material, and y'all, come on, man. Like, when I look at this material, yeah, we're definitely on the higher end scale of things. If y'all are paying these prices for Fear of God, no disrespect to them, because don't get me wrong, I felt it. I can feel quality in it. And I love the stitching, I love the detail. Like, I'm not taking anything from them, but we're up there. Yeah, we are up there. I mean, you actually wear the hoodie all the time. So you probably talk about that more than me.
Yeah, it's definitely super comfortable. It's like a great thickness, which which I love because it's not too hot, but it's not too flimsy either. So I love it. I took it walking yesterday, and it was great. It kept me warm, but also, like I said, not too hot. I love the softness of it. The inside's really soft as well, which sometimes, you know, you get a nice outside, but the inside's like itchy and stuff like that. It's not any of that. Definitely quality. I love the cuffs. I love that I can pull up the cuffs as well if I get a little bit warm. Just a lot of quality material and the quality made. So I wear it like every day.
Yeah. So y'all, the material's there, but that's just the first step. That just happened to just fall in our laps. We're about to get to the mall, and you guys can walk with us and see, okay, how do we stand up against the other big boys? All right, just got to the mall. It's time to walk and see what we find. Okay, we're here at the mall. You guys can kind of see, pretty high end, usually higher end stores here. And yeah, don't know if they're gonna actually let us record any of them, but we're gonna try, we're gonna see, and hey, who knows what happens. It's a good feel. Trays.
It's nice.
So I'm just asking for this. What does it say? Yeah, that's it. And I was telling you about how Wally had it.
What was it?
You see how that raises up? That's real nice. Really thin.
Yeah.
Light wicker, heavier.
I really like
Got
it.
like good zipper.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice detail. $400.
That's not bad.
That's nice. Cool. 100 for that, 100 for the shirt, the waffle shirt. Very nice, unique texture to it. And then they have a little raised part on here too. Boss tag.
It's nice. I really like the waffle shirts.
Yeah, those are cool. A little button detail. Yeah, might be the same.
Nice collar.
$400. Very thin. Very, this is different. Slight raise.
Yeah. It's really nice.
It's good detail on it.
Good on the pants too.
Some shorts.
Oh, the shorts. Nice elastic in the band.
Reminds me of something Brendan Boyd will wear.
Yes. 100%.
Oh, it's a full zip. I thought it was a quarter zip at first. for the hoodie.
Essentially.
Some good details.
Yeah.
At least they're being justified.
Yeah. It's really nice.
Alright, y'all. Couldn't get a lot of video in that Psycho Bunny place. Some places we couldn't get no video. Yeah, we're the only people in the store, so there was a lot of one-on-one attention. And yeah, she was on this the whole time, so really couldn't get a ton of video. But yeah, guys, we've been sitting here exploring some of this quality, and I get back to the house and let you guys know what I found. Okay, family, I am back home, about to walk back into my office, and let's just recap how the day went. So, all right. So we went to the mall, walked, obviously got exercise, get whatever, like 10,000 steps in, something ridiculous. Probably not that much today, but we usually get a lot of steps in. And we spend a significant amount of time at the mall, just going into all these different stores and looking. And my conclusion is, I don't want to sound arrogant, but our quality was up there. There's a lot of stuff, like going, I don't want to throw shade on any other brands, but some of the materials of some of the stores, I'm like, this just isn't it. Like if you're going to have a polo or a t-shirt that's going to be 180, 200 bucks, 250 bucks, whatever, it needed better material. Some of the stuff felt really cheap. I'm like, it's going to last a year and it's going to be gone. A lot of the stuff I saw in a lot of the stores, just for a lot of the stuff, it just wasn't there. Now, there were some things where I'm like, okay, there's some brands that had some things down there, some design features, and it was really inspiring, you know, being like Psycho Bunny, seeing like the stitching on the hood was really cool. And then they had these inside pockets, which is good. Now, the jackets were a bit lighter weight than ours, seemed a little bit less durable. The zipper wasn't as durable, but the detail was pretty phenomenal. Price point was $100, $150 higher than ours, so it makes me feel pretty confident about where we were at. Saw some sweatpants in some areas where they're comparable. Some was like, not quite. Hugo Boss has some really good detail. I like a lot of the detail in Hugo Boss. Their price point was a bit higher than us, so still feel really good seeing that I'll be able to add some of those details and those pieces that I never thought about from Psycho Bunny and Hugo Boss and still be $100, $150 cheaper, right? Some of the stuff even more than that. But overall, like obviously you got like your Louis, your Gucci's and stuff, which depending on what you're getting hit or miss, but obviously those are bigger brands, bigger names, and their price points are way higher than anything we have. But they're also that luxury. So it inspires me to know that, all right, I can make some stuff just like that and keep it at our same price point. So, and then obviously they're known for more of their accessories. We don't have a ton of accessories, right? Regular fashion is just whatever aesthetically, just based off your taste. Like we're a luxury street. We're not like that luxury, whatever. Wear stuff that I could never see myself wearing, the just out there stuff. Like I like regular stuff, functional stuff, things that people actually wear and you don't seem like you're just trying to show off, right? So I like regular nicer things, regular shirts, regular jackets, hoodies, sweatpants, whatever. I don't need the extravagant things that you some things I look at like on no occasions. No, I mean obviously they got regular stuff too, but some of the stuff in there is just outrageous, right? And I won't step foot in Balenciaga because I'm not gonna go there. But overall, I feel really good, and a lot of our brand was built off of looking in that mall, and a lot of our pieces was like, okay, this is a higher end mall. What would we need to have if we had a storefront in the mall? What would people be attracted to? What would the quality be like? And I think we got it dialed in. So I'm excited about you guys actually getting to try it if you guys haven't. At this point, there's only been a handful of orders, so chances are you haven't. But I'm liking to see some of the views going up. You know, one of our views got over 2,000 videos got over 2,000 views. So I like that. I like that things are gaining traction. People are starting to hit the website even more so now, and the social media platforms are growing. So make sure you guys, follow us on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and all these platforms. And make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. If you're not, hit the like button. We appreciate all the engagement. I appreciate you made it this far in the video. Share this with somebody. Let's spread the word about how we're going to spread the gospel, right? Tons of compliments again while we're out. People complimenting. Wish you had the camera rolling the whole time so you guys could actually see. But y'all, we're growing and we got so many cool things, so many new ideas, and I'm excited about this. And obviously, it takes money to fund the mission. So if you guys want to donate, feel free to click the link below and donate. If you guys want to grab a piece, click the link below, grab a piece, shop with us. But I love everyone here. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video.